MCC had the foresight to set up a young academy, and young aspiring cricketers will come to the MCC and do their apprenticeship and go into the counties after that.
The young cricketers were maybe the cricketers around the country that hadn't quite justified or done enough to get professional contracts with counties like Middlesex and Yorkshire and Lancashire and people like that. The head coach at the MCC would select a squad of players, give them a chance to sort of get involved in a professional setup to develop their skills, with the aim of them obviously one day then doing enough to prove to the likes of myself at Middlesex County Cricket Club that they are worthy of a contract.
Just the opportunity you get to actually play against the same team. So instead of playing for Middlesex where you'd only bowl maybe one spell in a game, you're now getting the opportunity to bowl 3 spells and actually essentially take yourself to the next level and do what you're going to do if you become a professional cricketer.
We train at Lords when we're not playing, so I mean, best facilities in the country, can't really ask for much more than that.
Being based at Lords is a massive advantage. The quality of cricketers and people in cricket that come in and out of Lords every day, you've got a better chance of being recognised for your skills. But also you're rubbing shoulders with guys that have done so well in the game. They often would stop and have a chat, and you can pick their brains in a more kind of informal setting, if you like. And those kind of moments are pretty priceless.
I suppose we're a bit different to the boys. In terms of the women, it's more looking at international based. It's brilliant for us. They talk about enhancing performance and sort of accelerating that performance.
I've really enjoyed it so far. It's been a challenge, but it's been brilliant to train as a big group with fellow teammates and things like that, and get regular training in every day.
And I'll tell you what, it's probably one of the best things I've ever done. Getting to train at Lords every day has been fantastic as well. And also you get to come to grounds like this as well. So I think it's probably the best decision I've ever made.
We're fortunate to have a relationship in Abu Dhabi, and it's a great facility. The off-site nets are fantastic. The actual stadium is a pleasure to play in.
It was a brilliant trip, first time lads met, so obviously we all bonded really well, had a brilliant trip.
Managed to play real good facilities over there in decent weather, and then we came back to the rain, but it was good. Got to play against Lancashire out there and played against their first team side.
Very often, obviously, the champion county is there. We were fortunate to have 2 other counties there at the same time this year. Even before we bowled a ball, we had one young lad picked up just by his attitude and performance in a net situation by Lancashire, and that's how valuable it is. Someone like Alex Hales, who's broken into the England setup, everyone's really excited about his progress. You know, he was a YC not long ago. But then you go way back to like the Ian Bothams and Phil Tufnells, and then some overseas guys like Mark Waugh, Hamish Marshall. So a lot of quality cricketers coming through.